Hi again from the Vuvuzela team. Today, once again, we're at the beautiful Azikho in Salt Rock, but we're going to be chatting to Tracy, who helped design this beautiful space. And Tracy's from Refresh Designs. Welcome to the Vuvuzela.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Tracy, tell us a little bit more about your business. I know it's not just design, there is so much that you do.
Yes, yeah, so very much a family affair. But yes, I studied interior design. It's what I do. I love it. Got my degree in it. So I was started with that, but now diversified quite a bit in the past 2 years, where I've got a store with my mom and 2 of my sisters. Very versatile space as well. Very much like this, where we've had to try and incorporate a lot of different businesses and make the space work for each of us. So my one sister does the hair, the other one does nails and beauty, and then my mom does pottery and stained glass. So obviously my mom and I work really well together, and often I try and bring in some of her stuff, and it's nice to be able to offer a client that's so unique, and that's really important to me, to try and break away from others. So that is what I do. And then my husband's also an architect, so we do work on projects together, sometimes we don't, but we're always bouncing ideas off each other. I do feel I've learned a lot more from him. I do know a lot about the building industry now as well, so not just the pretty things. Like, I do know a lot more than I think a lot of others do, but not better, I'm not saying that, but yeah, I do have good guidance.
Tracy, you don't just design shop fronts and make things pretty. What other businesses, what's interesting that you've done that you can share with us?
Yeah, definitely not just shops. I must say only recently in the past year or so have I gone quite commercial. I have mostly done homes, and as well, just either from top to bottom, literally as the architect's done drawings, I get pulled in, have a look at everything. So from the electrical, lighting, all of those sort of things to avoid delays on site, to the pretty things then obviously as well. So looking at all the furniture, the fabrics, and sometimes my clients can do everything, sometimes they can't. So I try and suit everyone's needs. I like to help people wherever possible. Yesterday I was looking at towels, a lady came across to me, "Oh, I need something for my pool. You look like an interior designer, can you help me?" So I'm like, okay, great, so I love what I do, especially because I see rewards and I see the end product. A lot of people will maybe just make the scatter and they don't see it in situ. So I'm very lucky in that regard. But yeah, like I said as well, a lot of clients can't do everything. In that sense, I might go and do someone's room, or I might go and help someone in literally just shifting things around, and it makes the entire space feel new. I do that to my own place too, So yeah, I try and assist with anything, even if it's just like a wallpaper or something like that. I've got a lot of contacts with when dealing with homes, and not only homes, with commercial projects too. So I try and assist wherever, and it might not be a full-blown interior design project, could just be a little something.
Tracy, has lockdown affected the business?
It has and it hasn't. I used the time very, very wisely. I try and do everything myself, my books and my website, bit of a control freak. So I used it wisely. Our store was closed and only opened up last week Wednesday, so that was like a solid 3 months shut. Obviously with the hair and beauty, they were only going to be allowed to open stage 1, but thankfully that moved up now. So very happy to be open. We've seen, we're actually blown away with the amount of foot traffic we've had since. My husband's picked up projects, I've picked up projects. I actually cannot believe it was an industry I was really concerned of, because especially interior design, only people assume that we expensive or got some sort of stature about us, but we actually don't. We really do assist in saving money. Like if Shane and Jody didn't come to me, they wouldn't, you know, it's not what they do. They're good at what they do. So, you know, a lot of people end up doing something that then I have to replace. So in that regard, you know, interior designers are very helpful. And going back to the lockdown, yeah, I redid my whole website the first 4 weeks. Dan and I just worked on that, which I was trying to do at night time. Redid our whole point of sale system for the shop. So I feel like I've come back ready and organized and prepared.
Well done. Yeah, I think it's so important to have used this time wisely from a small business perspective and get all your online in place, ready to roll.
So that is our next step, is going online. So all of my mom's, or I say my mom's because she's been doing it for 30 years, but all the pottery and stained glass, which is very much her and I, we're putting all of that online now in the next month or so, so that we can tap into countrywide, you know.
Fantastic.
And then our shop is basically a showroom, really different, really beautiful space as well.
Lovely. Any exciting projects coming up that you can't wait to sink your teeth into?
Obviously, I've just finished this really cool house I'm busy with at the moment in Dunkirk. Really excited about that. Very different type of architecture. Yeah, very excited about that. And then I've just doctor's rooms. I've never done doctor's rooms, so for 1 month, 1 month to pull that off, but it's okay. I'll do it.
No doubt you will pull those off with
so that's
great
exciting.
ease.
I'm really excited from just doing one commercial sort of project. You know, a lot of people see what you're capable of a lot more than a home. It's limited to the foot traffic that come into a home. So yeah, I'm very excited about the exposure.
Thank you so much,
Pleasure.
Tracy. It's been
Thank
an
you.
absolute pleasure chatting to you.
You too.
I'm one of those people who wants to move furniture around, and everyone, when they walk into my, new cushions. But hopefully in the near future you can come and help me.
Yes,
in my
I'd
own
love
home.
to.
So,
Thank you.
to our viewers, we'll be sharing Tracy's details with you. Get hold of her if you need any interior design assistance, whether it's commercial or your own private home. And till next time.